All right, we are back in New York. We'll do some bass fishing today. We are back in New York. Gonna do some bass fishing today. The trip to the Outer Banks was good, but the fishing wasn't the best because it was really, really hot. And we had multiple days with really high winds and a lot of thunderstorms and stuff. So there's quite a few days I wasn't even able to get out on the kayak. So we're back in New York, and we're gonna see if we can get anything today. Alright, had a bite. Now we got some fish here. Oh, had one. Alright, had one here. He was taking it down around the weeds. There's my tree. Alright, so I'm going to start here. I'm going to try throwing the frog around here. See if I get anything. Frog, wacky rig, whatever. And then I'm going to keep moving down that bank over there. And there's a tree down there where I'd caught a nice 19-incher the other day. So I'm going to try that. Water's pretty clear. Try some of these lily pads over here. I'm just spinning aimlessly here because I can't keep my kayak straight. I'm gonna chuck the frog in there. See if we can get anything. Had one. Got one. All right. At least we didn't get skunked today. Yeah, I was actually retrieving it to cast it again, and he grabbed it. So got a little one anyway. Got a little one anyway. We'll take that. Better than nothing. We'll take that. He's better than nothing. All right, get back out there, buddy. That is better than nothing. I will take that. Alright, so at least we know there's a few fish here. Let me see if I can just get stationary here. Maybe we can throw a few over there. Had him. I had him. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. He's swimming with it, but he didn't have it in his mouth. Let's try that again. Couple more casts here, and we're gonna move along. It's the only place I've actually gotten a bite, so. fish in here, man. Yeah, I'm just not having a good time here. Not having a good time. Alright, I'm not getting bit over here. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna try on this over here a little bit. Nothing there. Alright, I'm not getting nothing here. I thought this was gonna be my spot, but it's obviously not working here. I bet you it bit me off. It did. Whatever it was bit me off. Whatever that is over there, it's got teeth and it bit me off. Wow. Unreal. Yeah, whatever that was, it bit me off. Put this away. Where did I put? Oh, there it is. Perfect. Let's do this, because if there's a toothy critter down there. Just throw the general back on here. Yeah, because if there's toothy critters down there. I'll just shoot some. Did it break me off again? Oh, he got my worm. They had me. That always amazes me that these guys can take a worm off the hook like that. Don't know what kind of fish that was, but oh, he had it. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. I had one. Had one, but he came off. Alright. Had one, but he came off. Alright, so we'll give that another shot. Got one. Little one. Little one. Wow, really little. Really little. Alright, so we got two. Two fish. There. Not the kind of fish I want to catch, but... there he is. That is the smallest fish ever. Alright, buddy. Get back there. Oh, I'm bleeding everywhere now. Got one. Alright. Little one again. But another fish. Alright. Another little one. That's all we're catching today. A lot of little fish today. There you go, another little baby. Yep. The big fish are not doing too much because it is so damn hot out. We dealing with some really high temperatures the last couple of weeks. I think they said, I was looking at the news and they said, I think out of the 16 days of July so far, 14 have been above normal temperature. And I think we've had like 7 or 8 days in the 90s. So the water's 85 degrees. Fish are just kind of lethargic. They're not in that sweet spot, you know, where they're moving around and feeding heavy. Seems like a lot of small fish are up shallow. The bigger fish are probably out deep, but Oh, got another one. This could be a good one. Yeah, this one might be a decent one. This one feels better. Oh yeah, this is a good fish. This is a good one. This is a good one. This one could make the day. This one could make the day. Oh yeah. That is a good fish. Oh yeah. That fish right there just made the day. All those dinks I caught leading up to this fish right here just made the day. Nice. Unbelievable. This is a monster. Whew. I gotta get a weight on you, buddy. Let's see how much this guy weighs. Oh, 4 pounds. Got a 4-pounder. All right. He is 4 pounds, this baby. All right. We definitely need to make sure this guy does not jump out. I got to figure out how to set this up so that we don't have any issues here. All right, so we got a 4-pounder. Gotta get my phone out and get it ready. Not gonna mess around. I gotta get pictures of this guy quick. I think I got him. All right. That is a fat fish, dude. That is a big one. That is an absolute slab. Look at that fish. 4 pounds. All right, buddy. Get back out there. All right, I think we found where the fish are. That just made the day. All right, so we went from catching 3 little mini fish to catching a big bass. That is awesome. That makes the day right there, because now I can go home and be happy. Now I know. Now I can go home and be happy. Reload this thing. Some more O-rings going through them here. All right, there we go. All right, we'll try to catch another one of those, and then maybe we'll call it. Oh, I got one. Got one right here. Okay. Didn't even know I had one on. Little guy. Little guy, but it's all right. Come here, buddy. Little guy. Yeah, I didn't even know I had him on. He grabbed it right in the weeds here. All right. Fish number 5 today. All right. Yep, got him right in the weeds here when I dropped the wacky rig off of the little patch of weeds there, and it went down, and he grabbed it, but I didn't even know I had him on. I thought I was stuck on some weeds.